What's going on, internet? It is your boy Eric Bandholz back again with another awesome vlog from myself. Why don't you come and chill with me? All right, y'all, let's talk about what my biggest fears are for this year. Maybe a little bit of vulnerability on the other side of the internet, and tell you what's going on in my life and what's going on with Beardbrand. It's on my mind. So probably the number one fear I would say is recently we grabbed Target as one of our retailers. So we're in all the Targets across America, and it's a super exciting thing, super big thing for the business, and something that I'm really pumped and jazzed about. But like the entrepreneur in me, or maybe like the paranoid entrepreneur in me, just thinks about like if the sales don't hit their expectations, if the sales aren't quite what we think it could be, and they end up pulling it from Target, that's going to be it's going to be a heartbreak. It's not going to break us by any means. We'll still grow and do the things that we're going to do, but it'll be very humbling. You know, it'll be very humbling to have not able to take advantage of that great opportunity that we had. So first and foremost, that's probably the number one fear. And then subsequently around the Target, that's given us a lot of great opportunities to grow and to reinvest into the brand and to launch new projects and to also grow the team. And we've been very fortunate to have many great people on the team, but for any other entrepreneur out there knows, bringing that right team together can be a very challenging thing. Like making sure that everyone fits in nicely into the organization and they understand the core values and they understand what the company's about and what we're trying to do, and they live those core values that we have, is a very challenging thing. And we've gotten much better over the years, and it's something I have less fear over, but we want to be adding so many new roles to the company pretty quickly. Like I think off the top of my hand, we could probably hire 5 people today: customer service, operations, logistics, inventory, Amazon person. She's all sorts of jobs that we could find a seat for. So you know, when you bring in that much fresh blood, you want to make sure that the root of what is making Beardbrand is what it is. You know, we don't want to see that change. We don't want to have it affect the way that we develop new products and launch new products and interact with our community and grow our community. So it's another big fear that I've got going for 2018. And then on the personal side of things, you know, I'm still happily married. Love my wife. I love my daughter. We're going to try to grow our family to the best of our abilities. And for any of you regular people out there who have followed my journey since the beginning, you know that we've struggled with infertility since 2000, well, since forever, you know. So we kind of have to go the science route when it comes to that. And that's a very emotional ordeal. So we're kind of down to our last couple of innings, I should say, with our journey. And we've had a lot of challenging moments in the past that have gotten us to where we are. Of course, we're very grateful to have our daughter in our lives, and we will be appreciative to everything in life. But when there's something that you want that's out of your control, it's not an easy feeling. So hopefully this year we'll have some good news in regards to that. But fingers crossed. That's been a really long journey. So I would say those are probably my top fears. The other thing that kind of clouds my mind is this arbitrary perception of myself. This one that I I really want to do. It's funny. I tell my business partner this, my wife this. I really want to just like fundamentally shift the way that the world is. I want to make the world a better place by having men invest in themselves and groom. And is that so hard to ask that I could change the world? And of course, I know the answer is like it's what my desires are and my ambitions to make the world a better place are pretty ambitious, and we want to do it on our terms too, which means it might take a little bit longer than I want. So like invoking a little bit of patience into my life to where I can't change the world in 1 year, but I might be able to make a bigger impact in 20 years or 30 years, and then kind of take that turtle pace rather than the hare pace. And how can we really foster a good community and foster growth in our audience and growth in myself as well, and our team and the people around us. So, but at the same time, like, because I'm not there yet, it's I wouldn't say disappointing. I don't think that's the right word, but it's hard to really celebrate the accomplishments that we've had, because everything is like a step. It's like I'm walking up steps, right? And yeah, when you walk up 3 or 4 steps, you're happy that you made it up those steps, but you still have 500 to go. So you don't stop at step 4 when you've got 500 left. You want to stop at when you're on the top. And I think the funny thing about life is no one's really on the top, or if you're on the top, it's only for a temporary period of time, and other people will soon catch up, which is great as well. But so I think for me, it's how do I come to terms with that? How do I like set expectations a little bit better? How can I enjoy my journey up these steps a little more, and the fact that I can celebrate my wins and be a little less stressed. And it's not to say I'm a high stress guy, but if you watch my videos, I'm pretty laid back. But I do have those ambitions, and despite being a laid back guy, like, I am very driven and very hungry to make a big mark on the world. So it really helps to have you guys on the other side of the internet listen to this and share your feedback. I love reading your comments, and I love hearing your stories of what you guys have gone through. And I also love how maybe some of these videos have motivated you or helped connect with me, or help inspire you to become a better version of yourself as well. So a little bit of introspective type of blog post, maybe a little bit different than what I normally do in the past, but I like to open up every once in a while and just kind of share you guys a little bit of what's going on in my mind. So I appreciate the short period of time together, the 10 minutes we have together, and until next time, keep on growing.